Hey, what's up, guys? This is your week 7 playlist. So I'm just going to go through each assignment like I always do, and then explain what they're for, why you're doing all of this stuff, and explain how you'll turn things in. So for week 7, pass the lesson on iReady or 30 minutes of time on task. You guys know the drill with that. Make sure you're tracking all of these lessons in your iReady data tracker. That's in your folder that I gave you guys. This is the video that shows you how to do it. This is something, you see this little asterisk here, okay? This means that this must be done at least once every week, okay? So I'm not just talking about in the week's playlist. Once a week on the calendar, you have to pass a lesson or get 30 minutes, so make sure that you're doing it just at least once every week, okay? You guys are going to need to renew or check out a library book during this week. This is also something that needs to happen in that week, okay, on Wednesday. So you have to wait for me to do it. When? On Wednesday, all right? I have linked the different forms here for you. Renew a book, click here. Check out a new book, click here. If you don't know what you want to read, click here to fill out the interest form. There is a reading activity, so you will need a library book. And then here's that reading choice board, that Bitmoji classroom. Make sure you just do one activity from that for your reading activity that week, okay? There's a morphemes diagnostic. These are small words that have like definitions attached to them. This isn't for a grade. I do expect you to try your best, okay? If you don't know, then you don't know, all right? But do your very best on this because this is going to shape some of the vocabulary lessons that you guys are going to have coming up here in the next few weeks. That's the work for this week. Week 7 is just sort of a catch-up week for you guys. It's a chance to just take a break, do what you're supposed to do, and then work on some other more fun activities, okay? So let's talk about some of these. These have steps, step 1, step 2, step 3. You are supposed to do steps in order. Do not do these out of order, please. All right. First one's the world's biggest problem essay. You're going to hit make a copy. And in this essay, you get to decide what you think the biggest problem is that's facing our world right now. Okay? It's what you think. Maybe you think it's climate change or racial injustice, or maybe it's COVID-19. Is it world hunger? You can pick. It can be your answer. It doesn't have to be one of these options. It can be one of these options. What's the biggest problem facing our world right now? You're going to put your answer here, restate and answer, okay? And then you need to read these instructions here. You're going to write 3 different race paragraphs that have different pieces of evidence that support the answer that you come to right here, okay? This is a practice mini essay about the world's biggest problems. There's also review games on Quizlet. On the left-hand side of your screen, so on this side of your screen here, you guys are going to see Match, Gravity, and Live. These are the games that you're going to play for this activity, so those are the only ones you need to choose. Last step is work on your existing vision board. You guys started this week 2 after your iReady diagnostic. You're going to keep adding to it. Add to your visions. Take some away if you feel like you've achieved them. Add a new one. Write explanations. Write how you're doing achieving them. Just update that vision board. All right? And that's week 7. And the reason why we're doing it is just to give you guys kind of a mental break. And then we're also giving you a chance to show us what you've learned in different ways. Okay? So enjoy week 7, guys. It's pretty fun. And don't hesitate to ask questions.